All right, welcome back to Clever Minds. And in today's topics, we'll be looking at quadratics, otherwise known as quadratic equations. Right? Good. So, one of the first subtopics to be considered here today is the quadratic trinomial. Right? Good. So, let's look at what the quadratic trinomial is all about. So, when we say a quadratic trinomial, we are talking about a three-termed expression, right? A three-termed expression which with the highest power of the unknown to be 2, right? So these are an example, or these are examples of quadratic trinomial. 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. Then we have 3 over 4x squared plus 4x minus 1. We also have 1 minus 3x minus 9x squared. It's a quadratic trinomial. Now, we also have x squared minus 7x plus 3. It's also a quadratic trinomial. Then 5x squared minus 2x plus 1. So what we are saying in essence is that there are three terms in a quadratic trinomial. So the first term, right, has a coefficient, right, a constant coefficient, with the term having its highest power to be 2. So a quadratic trinomial is an expression of degree 2. That is, the highest power of the what? Quadratic trinomial is 2. So all these are examples of quadratic trinomial. So the general trinomial is an expression ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c, a, b, and c are constants, and a must not be equal to 0. Please take note of this condition. Your a must not be equal to what? 0. It's very, very important. A must not be equal to what? 0. For the quadratic trinomial to what? Hold. Right? Good. So let's quickly look at some examples of factorizing quadratic trinomials. So assuming we have to factorize 10x squared plus 17x plus 3. So the procedure here is to multiply the coefficient of the first term of the quadratic trinomial by the last term. So by that, what do we mean? The coefficient of the first term is 10, while the coefficient of the last term is a constant. The last term has no coefficient. It's actually a constant, right? Good. So the idea is to multiply the coefficient of the what? First term by the last term, which is a constant 3. And that gives us what? 30. Isn't it? Good. So that's the method in what? Factorizing quadratic polynomials, or quadratic trinomials rather. So now, so after doing that, we find the factors of 30 such that their sum is equal to the middle term. The middle term here is what? 17. So we are finding the factors of what? 30, such that the two factors must add up to give what? 17. That's what we are trying to say as far as the second procedure is concerned. And mind you, it's not just 17, it's plus 17, which is same thing as 17. So one thing you have to note is that since the middle term is positive, we shall only consider the positive terms, that is the positive factors of 30, right? Strictly the positive factors of 30. So what am I trying to say here now? So, for example, I have 10x squared plus 17x plus 3, right? Good. So I'm told to factorize this now. So I've just, like I said, what are the factors of 30? They're like a good number of them. But the one that will suit this is two factors such that the addition must give what? 17, right? Good. And when we take a look at that, we see that 2 and 15 is an example of such. When we multiply 2 by 15, we get what? 30. 2 and 15 are factors of 30. And when we add up 2 and 15, what do we get? We get 17. So you can see point 2 says find the factors of 30, 2 and 15, which we have found, such that their sum, that is the sum of 2 and 15, is equal to the middle term, that is 17. Can you see that? Good. So I'll just come here and write 10x squared plus what? 15x plus 2x plus 3. Good. So that brings us to this. 5 is common in this. So we have what? 2x, 5x rather, because x is common. Let me show you that. Still on factorization of quadratic trinomial. So what we are doing is this. We put them into brackets. Then we have this. We have 5x into what? 2x. Plus what's left here? 3. Then plus what? 1. 1 is common between 2x and 3. Then we open the brackets, 2x plus 3. And we have what? 5x plus 1 into 2x plus 3. So these are the factors of this quadratic trinomial. Do you understand? So the procedure is called trial and error method. So this method in which we are able to get the factors of 30, 2 and 15, because 30 has 1 is a factor of 30, 2 is a factor of 30, 3 is a factor of 30, um, 5 is a factor of 30, right? Good. Then also 6 is a factor of 30. Um, what again is a factor of 30? We have 6, we have 6, we have that's 10, and we have 15, and we have 30 itself. So, but there are only two factors that will satisfy the condition 17, that is the sum, and the two factors are 2 and 15. The rest will not satisfy the addition to get the middle term. Do you understand? So this method is called trial and error method. So we have come to the end of this section. All right, thank you for your time. Once again, this class is brought to you by Clever Minds, and do have a wonderful day.